We got a little friendly competition here. We're going to put GoHighLevel's new AI Studio web app builder to the test against my current go-to web app building AI tool, Lovable. I'm going to give it the same prompt and ask it to build the same application. We're going to see who does it better. Now, one note, AI Studio from GoHighLevel is currently in beta. So I want to make that clear up front. It is the beta version going up against Lovable's full version. Both of these are loaded with sufficient credits to get this project done. Let's see if the early beta version of GHL AI Studio can come close to what Lovable can put out. So in this tab, I have my Lovable page. And in this tab, I have my AI Studio page from HighLevel. Now, I do right off the rip much prefer the user look and UI here of Lovable, but again, it doesn't really matter how it looks, it matters how it performs. So what I've done is I went into my go-to LLM and I used the voice dictate feature to describe exactly what I wanted, and I let it know that this was going to be used in a video to compare GHL's AI Studio versus Lovable. I gave it all the context and I gave it all the details about what I want, and we worked back and forth for a little bit and it gave me a really good prompt. So I'm going to put this prompt into both Lovable right here, and we're gonna hit go, and AI Studio right here, and we're gonna hit go. And I'm gonna go ahead and time both of these, and we're going to not only see what the output looks like, but also see how long the output takes. So both of them are working. You can see Lovable right here tells us it's exploring data model and AI routing. And here on AI Studio, it kind of tells us it's building a clean modern web app. So both of them acknowledge that they've received the prompt and they are currently working. We'll see what the outputs look like. So Lovable has kind of moved to the build stage a little bit faster. I got here a little bit first, but you can see the overall look of how they work is very similar. They're letting us know what they're working on, indicating which one of these bullets they're working on right now. You can see that AI Studio is doing pretty much the same thing and actually moving a little bit faster. So we'll see what happens next. Now, while we wait here, we can talk a little bit about what I actually asked it to build. Basically, I asked it to build an app for me so I can just go in and put an idea in through dictate. So I just want to open up this web app and hit a little microphone button and be able to give it one of my ideas right as it comes to me, just to get it out while it's fresh. And then I can also organize it by which one of my many businesses it's for, and then also by subcategory in those businesses. So ad idea, funnel idea, offer idea, content idea, etc. So basically just a very rudimentary MVP version of a way for me to brain dump and then organize it in real time, because currently my system is not very good. All right, the results are in. First, let's talk about how long each one took. GHL's AI Studio actually won the speed test at 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Lovable came in at 4 minutes 18 seconds, so not too far behind. So let's look at them both. First, let's start with the AI Studio. Here's what AI Studio put out for me. Very, very simple, but it's here, right? And it's something we could certainly work from. I could already tell just from earlier that Lovable definitely went a bit further. So we can see that both of them have very similar setups, but Lovable's definitely are a bit more built out. So let's see what happens if I hit record idea. And I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and give it a test. So both of them do actually have recorders that work. Well, I had to go and actually publish them and do it live, but that's great right off rip that they both nailed that aspect of it. But I think I'm going to have to give at least this early win here to Lovable. That being said, I do think there's a ton of potential here with AI Studio, so let's keep a few things in mind for our perspective. Lovable may have won this first fight, but I'm going to be putting these two against each other more and more, especially as AI Studio gets into its full release. Again, it's in beta right now, and it's brand new, and Lovable is established and been around for a good bit now. So Lovable is a massive head start, but I'm impressed with what AI Studio is able to put out in comparison in beta mode, and I wouldn't be surprised with how the GoHighLevel team works if it catches up or surpasses it very soon, which will be really exciting because the big benefit here of having this built into GHL is then it can seamlessly integrate with all of our domains, funnels, automations, CRM inside of our GoHighLevel. Whereas if we use Lovable, we have to use webhooks or APIs to link all of those things together. So for now, I think Lovable is still the better tool, and I will continue to use it, but I'm going to continue to put AI Studio to the test, and I'll let you know just as soon as I think it's as good or even better the next time we pit these two against each other. If you found the video to be helpful, go ahead and give it a like. I've got a link down in the description with a ton of free stuff. My email's down there if you want to reach out. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. I'll make sure to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.